Hello, people of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. This is this week's installment of Flock Notes. And I want to say thank you to everybody who participated in the blood drive last week, along with came and got a great breakfast from the Knights of Columbus. And were able to participate in all that, giving that life-giving gift of blood, which we can give, is wonderful. And I'm just to let you know, I'm filming this on Wednesday, which this evening will be the vigil for the Assumption. So Wednesday this evening at 7 p.m. we have the vigil mass in English, and then at 8 a.m. on Thursday we have our normal 8 a.m. mass, which will be celebrating the feast of the Assumption, and then at 7 p.m. on Thursday evening we will also be having a mass, but that mass will be in Spanish. So if you would like to come to the Spanish mass and listen to my bad Spanish, you're more than welcome to. And so we have things going on here at the parish. We have an upcoming ministry fair where all the different ministries that are represented here at the parish will be outside after mass. They'll have tables out there set up so you can find out about what it is that different ministries that are going on here at LPH right now, and how we can get involved in those things, and whatever else, wherever God is calling us. Also, too, coming up for those people who are, speaking of ministries, interested in the ministry, the liturgical ministries of being a lector, of being a communion minister, of being an usher. The diocese is offering various trainings for those, and that's available on the diocesan website. You can just Google Diocese of San Diego, and there it will come up. I will also put it on the Facebook page of our parish here, the OLPH family Facebook page, so that if those are things that do interest you, please, we can always use more of those things. Or if you're a parent of a child who's made their first communion, we always need altar servers as well. There are some masses where we don't have any altar servers because we don't have enough. And so, how is it that we can serve our parish? How is it that we can get involved? And so with that, this past couple of weeks, we've been talking about in the Sunday masses. There's been the readings from the Gospel of John, specifically chapter 6, which is known as the Bread of Life discourse, where Jesus says in that chapter multiple times that He, is the bread of life. You shall eat of this bread, you shall eat of this bread and drink of His blood. And there were a lot of people who didn't exactly know what He meant by that. There was a lot of people who took what He said as, are you saying we should be cannibals? And there was a lot of misunderstandings about what Jesus was saying. And so Jesus says over and over, eat of my flesh, drink of my blood. And that brings me to something we're going to hear this Sunday at Mass. In the psalm that we're going to hear. The refrain of the psalm I'll share with you here is, taste and see the goodness of the Lord. And the beautiful thing is that great gift that He has given us of it. He says, eat of my flesh, drink of my blood. And then the Last Supper, He said, this is how it's done. Where He then said the words of institution, and the host and the wine became the body and blood of Jesus Christ. And at every Mass ever since, the body and blood of Jesus Christ is present. So as we hear that psalm, taste and see the goodness of the Lord, every time we come to Mass, we do exactly that. We taste, we see the goodness of the Lord, the goodness of that great gift that He has given us. And also we taste and see the Lord in various aspects of our lives. where we see His goodness in many places in our lives, in our own lives, and in the lives of others, in the lives of communities. And so that's one thing that we definitely, as Catholics, we cherish, that every Mass we get to taste and see the goodness of the Lord. And so with that, like I've said many times before, pay attention to the ads that are below me. Keep your ears open to the announcements at Mass to let us know what's going on. And also for those people who do decide to want to be lectors or communion ministers or ushers, we will have a training here. So we'll show you. Not only is there the training that the diocese has, but there's a specific part of this that what we do at our parish, because each parish does because of the way they're set up and everything else, does something a little different. And we can go to the training of the diocese, and then there'll be the training for exactly what our parish does. And the dates for that, for those who are already installed as ministers in those different ministries, this is for you, but also for new people that are coming into the ministries. We will be having training for these. They will be coming up soon, probably in September. We're waiting for the summer season to get over, so that everybody's going on vacations, things like that. All that's done away with, and we can then start in the fall. And then we will have trainings on what is to be done, and that's for not only the new ministers of communion, but for those who are existing, so that it's a refresher course for those who are, and to answer any questions that might have arisen for people that have been ministers for either a month, a year, 10 years, however long it may be. Whatever questions that they might have about procedure, about anything, we'll be setting out dates. And so keep your eyes and ears open in the coming weeks for that. And with that, I hope you all have a very blessed holy day as we celebrate the great feast of the Assumption. And I hope you all I hope to see you all at Mass on Sunday.